I still reach for you in the morning before I remember what I know. That somebody else gets your coffee breath, and the way you say her name in the dark is slow. I passed your street on a Wednesday, didn't stop but I slowed down anyway. Funny how the heart still navigates to places it no longer gets to stay. And I keep telling myself I'm fine with it, that people move on, people do. But the cruelest lie I've ever told myself is that I don't still want it to be you. You're someone else's now. Someone else wakes up to your quiet. Someone else gets all the things I showed you how. And I hope she knows what she has. God, I hope she knows, 'cause I would have stayed in that burning house. But you're someone else's now, and I'm just someone you used to love somehow. I saw a photo, you were laughing. She had her hand against your chest, and something in me recognized that gesture, 'cause I'm the one who put it there, I guess. Do you still sleep on the left side? Do you still leave the light on down the hall? Does she know all the little things that made you? Or is she learning you like I did, fall by fall? And I keep telling myself I want this for you, that love is not a thing that I should own. But loving someone freely doesn't mean that letting go don't cut you to the bone. You're someone else's now. Someone else wakes up to your quiet. Someone else gets all the things I showed you how. And I hope she knows what she has. God, I hope she knows, 'cause I would have stayed in that burning house. But you're someone else's now, and I'm just someone you used to love somehow. I don't hate her, I want to. That would make it easier to breathe. But she didn't steal you from me, did she? You were already halfway out the door to leave. So here's what I won't say out loud to anyone: that some nights I still talk to you inside my head, that I saved every voicemail just to hear your voice, still sleeping on my side, avoiding yours in bed. And I hope that she is good to you. I hope that she is everything. I hope she loves the parts of you I couldn't reach. I hope she makes you whole. That's the hardest thing. You're someone else's now, and I finally said it without falling apart. Someone else wakes up to your quiet. Someone else is keeper of your heart. And I hope she knows what she has. Lord, I hope she knows, 'cause I would have burned down everything around us. But you're someone else's now, and maybe that's the only way I finally grow. I heard it from a mutual friend on a Tuesday afternoon. She said it casual, like the news wouldn't rearrange the room. Did you see his post? He's seeing someone, looks pretty serious. And I said, oh, that's great, and smiled and excused myself to breathe. I went to find her profile, God, of course I did. Scroll through every photo like a woman losing her mind. She laughs the way I used to laugh before I knew better. She holds his hand in public like she's got all the time. And the worst part isn't that she's beautiful, she is. The worst part isn't that he looks happy, God, he does. The worst part is I'm standing in my kitchen smiling for no one, rehearsing all the gracious things I'll say, because congratulations on moving on. I mean it, mostly, God, I'm trying to mean it. Congratulations on finding what you needed, what apparently wasn't me. And I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Congratulations on the photos and the smile, on the version of yourself you saved for someone new. I'm clapping from the back row like a woman who means it. Congratulations, I just wish it wasn't you. My best friend says I should go out and start again myself, downloading app, put on a dress, get back on the horse. And she is right, I know she's right, I'll get there when I'm ready. But tonight I'm on my couch and this is all I can afford. I saw them at the farmer's market, didn't know where to look. He introduced her and she shook my hand so warm and easy. And I said, so nice to meet you, like I hadn't loved in years, like I wasn't standing in the wreckage looking breezy. Drove home and sat in my car in the driveway, 45 minutes, engine off, just staring at the wheel. Proud of myself for not crying in the market, furious at myself for still having this much to feel. Because I wanted this for him, I really did, I do. I prayed for him to land somewhere soft and good and true. I just forgot to pray for what it cost me standing here, watching someone else receive the answered prayer. Congratulations on moving on. I mean it, mostly, God, I'm trying to mean it. Congratulations on finding what you needed, what apparently wasn't me. And I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Congratulations on the photos and the smile, on the version of yourself you saved for someone new. I'm clapping from the back row like a woman who means it. Congratulations, I just wish it wasn't you. I've been practicing a speech in case it ever comes to that, in case there's a wedding, in case someone asks me to say something. It goes like this: he is a good man, I know, because he was good to me once. Before we ran out of good, I hope she gets the version of him I always believed was possible. I genuinely do. I am just not gonna be okay tonight. I'll keep working on the ending. Here's what no one tells you about loving someone well: you want good things for them even after everything, even when the good thing isn't you. Even when it costs you something every time you see it. Even when you're in your car outside the farmer's market, losing it at 45 years old over a ring. I'm not a bitter woman, I refuse to be. I have worked too hard and come too far to let it make me small. But I'm allowed to grieve what could have been between us. I'm allowed to feel it even as I wish him well through all. Both things are true, both things are mine. The grief and the grace, they live on the same line. Both things are true, God help me. Both things are true. Congratulations on moving on. I mean it fully, I'm learning how to mean it. Congratulations on finding what you needed, what wasn't me, and that's okay, and I'll be fine. Congratulations on the life you're building now. I hope it's everything you couldn't find with me. I'm standing in my own back row and I'm clapping. Congratulations, now let me go find mine. Now let me go find mine. Let me go find mine. I'll find mine. I'll find mine. I kept your coffee cup on the left side of the shelf, saved your name in my phone underneath someone else. Told my friends you were sorry, told myself you'd changed. Rewrote every ending till the story looked okay. You'd call me on a Wednesday when the loneliness got loud. I translated every maybe into something that I'd vow. God, I was so good at it, building you from borrowed light. But the man I kissed in the kitchen at midnight was someone I wrote with my eyes closed tight. And I loved him so well, I almost forgot he wasn't you. I'm not missing you, I'm missing who I thought you were. The version of you I made up word by word. The you who would stay, the you who would try, the you who could look me in the eye. I built you so careful, I loved you so real, but you never existed. That's the part that kills. I'm grieving a ghost I constructed myself, the version of you I made up. I'd find all your reasons, lay them out like alibis, stack them up to something tall enough to justify. He's just scared, he's just broken, he just needs more time. I was doing your loving and calling it mine. I kept a drawer of little things you never said, the apologies, the promises I made inside my head. I was writing both our parts and casting you as someone kind. But the man who held me through the February cold was a story I was telling to feel less alone. And I loved him so hard, he felt more real than anything I'd known. I'm not missing you, I'm missing who I thought you were. The version of you I made up word by word. The you who would stay, the you who would try, the you who could look me in the eye. I built you so careful, I loved you so real, but you never existed. That's the part that kills. I'm grieving a ghost I constructed myself, the version of you I made up. And the worst part isn't you, the worst part is me. How I handed you a script and called it chemistry. How I saw every red flag and painted it rose. How I loved a silhouette in a man I barely know. So I'm done mourning the softness I invented for your name. I'm done crying for the warmth that never came. I deserve someone real, not the one I had to make. I'm not missing you, I'm missing who I made you be, the version I needed, so I wouldn't have to see that the you would stay, never walk through the door, that the love I was feeling was mine, nothing more. I built you so careful, I loved you so real, but you never existed. And now I can feel that the one worth grieving is the girl I was then, who loved the version of you I made up. Your coffee cup is still beside the sink, half empty, cold, I haven't moved a thing. The house remembers you in every room, your shadow on the wall, your old cologne. I keep the TV on 'cause silence feels like something I'm not ready yet to feel. I thought the crying was the hardest part. I didn't know what really break my heart is the quiet after you left, the space where your voice used to be. bed I won't touch, and the songs I can no longer breathe. It's the nothing that's louder than grief. It's the stillness that steals all my rest, not the goodbye. Lord, I survived that. It's the quiet after you left. I called my mama just to hear her voice. She said, come home. I said, I'm fine, my choice. But the truth is I've been standing in your hoodie, breathing in the last of what was good. I packed your things and set them by the door, then brought them back. I can't do it yet, I'm sure. I thought the leaving was the biggest loss, but now I know the quiet is the cost. It's the quiet after you left, the space where your voice used to be. It's the side of the bed I won't touch, and the songs I can no longer breathe. It's the nothing that's louder than grief. It's the stillness that steals all my rest, not the goodbye. Lord, I survived that. It's the quiet after you left. Maybe one day I'll open the windows, let in the light, let the season come through. Maybe one day the quiet won't hurt me. Maybe one day I'll stop finding you. In every drawer and every old playlist, every dumb movie we watched on repeat. But today I'm just learning how to exist in the silence you keep. It's the quiet after you left, a space where your voice used to be. It's the side of the bed I'm learning to sleep on, just me, finally free. 'Cause the nothing gets softer with time, and the stillness is starting to rest. I still feel it, Lord, I still feel it. The quiet after you left. The quiet after you left. The quiet after you left. Maybe one day I'll learn it. The quiet after you left. I made us eggs that morning, like I always did on Sundays. You were reading on the couch in that old flannel shirt of yours. I burnt the toast and you laughed, said you liked it that way. And I believed you the way I always believed you, without asking what you really meant anymore. We drove out to the lake in the afternoon. You had the windows down and your hand on my knee. And I remember thinking, God, I am so lucky. I remember thinking, this is exactly where I'm meant to be. I didn't notice anything was wrong. Maybe I didn't want to. Maybe I'd gotten too good at reading the weather in your eyes and calling it sunshine when it was already clouds. The day before you left, I made you laugh. The day before you left, we shared one more bath. I kissed you like I meant forever, and you kissed me back like a goodbye. The day before you left, the sky was clear, not a single sign that I had anything to fear. And if I'd known, God, if I'd only known, I would have held on longer to that ordinary life. The day before you left. That evening, we ate takeout on the kitchen floor, The table had a wobbly leg we never got around to fix. You poured me wine in a mason jar and called me beautiful, and I rolled my eyes the way I always did, like I'd heard it too many times. I wish I hadn't done that. We watched a movie neither one of us could name today. You fell asleep before the ending, head against my arm. I sat so still so I wouldn't wake you. My arm went numb and I let it go completely numb, because you looked so soft and calm. I wonder now if you already knew, if you were saying things with silence all that day, if every small sweet thing you did was really you, trying to leave me something good to hold on to. When you finally walked away, the day before you left, I made you laugh. The day before you left, we shared one more bath. I kissed you like I meant forever, and you kissed me back like a goodbye. The day before you left, the sky was clear, not a single sign that I had anything to fear. And if I'd known, God, if I'd only known, I would have held on longer to that ordinary life. The day before you left, the last night, before I turned the light off, I said I love you. The way women say it when they're half asleep, casual, automatic, safe, like something so permanent. It didn't need to be said carefully, you said it back. I've been trying to remember if your voice sounded different. I don't think it did. I think that's the part that breaks me most. I've been through the whole day 1,000 times, looking for the moment I should have seen it coming. Was it in the way you held the steering wheel? Was it something in the silence at the lake? Was it how you looked at me a half a second longer, like you were trying hard to memorize my face? But I've decided, maybe there was nothing there to read. Maybe it was just a Sunday full of small and honest grace. That's the cruelest thing of all, that the last good day we had together was just a day, just a beautiful, unremarkable, ordinary day. And I would give the rest of mine to live inside it one more time. The day before you left, I made you laugh. The day before you left, we shared one more bath. I kissed you like I meant forever, and maybe you meant it too. The day before you left, the sky was clear, and maybe that's the mercy that I had no fear. That my last day loving you was whole and real and mine. That I was happy, truly happy, on the day before you left. The day before you left, I was so happy. I didn't know to be afraid, I was just so happy. 11:47 p.m. I typed it out 3 times before I finally hit send. Deleted all the careful words and started over again. Settled on something honest, something small enough to say I miss you and I'm sorry and I hope you're doing okay. I watched the little dots appear and then they went away, and then the word delivered turned to red at 11:47. And I sat there with my phone face up and waited. And I sat there, God, I sat there, waited. I know you saw it, that's the part that's worse than anything. You didn't miss it, didn't lose it in 100 other things. You read my words at 11:47 on a Tuesday, and you chose the silence like it wasn't costing me everything. Read at 11:47, no reply, just a timestamp where an answer should have been. I gave you something real, and you gave me a red receipt. The coldest thing I've ever seen. 2 little words beneath my message on a screen that told me everything I didn't want to know. You were there, you were right there, you just didn't want to be 11:47, and then you let me go. I kept the screen on for an hour just in case. Told myself you were driving, told myself you needed space. Told myself 100 things a woman tells herself when the truth is sitting right in front of her and she ain't ready yet. I checked it in the morning, nothing new, same timestamp there. Read at 11:47 like a monument to nowhere. Made my coffee, got dressed, told my mirror I was fine, and cried the whole way to work for the very first time. It's not the silence that I can't get past, it's knowing you could see my heart right there. Open, honest, all laid out, and still you walked away like I was something easy to ignore, like I was something you could just leave there. Read at 11:47, no reply, just a timestamp where an answer should have been. I gave you something real, and you gave me a red receipt, the coldest thing I've ever seen. Two little words beneath my message on the screen that told me everything I didn't wanna know. You were there, you were right there, you just didn't wanna be. Read at 11:47, and then you let me go. I miss you, and I'm sorry, and I hope you're doing okay. That's all it said, 14 words. I wrote it like I wasn't terrified, I sent it like I wasn't holding my breath. And you read it, you read every single word, and decided I wasn't worth 14 words back. That's when I finally understood. I used to think that silence meant you needed time. Now I know that silence is its own reply, and I'm done translating what your quiet means. Done being the woman who waits by the phone, done making excuses for the version of you that never once showed up when it counted most. Cause I deserved an answer, even a hard one. Even I don't feel the same, or please don't write again. But you gave me nothing, just a timestamp and a blue check, and a version of myself I'll never be again. So I deleted the thread, all of it, every message, every photo, every late night voice note. Gone, like you never saw me at all. Read at 11:47, I'm alright. Took a while, but I finally understand. I gave you something real, that part I don't regret. Cause the problem wasn't me, it was your closed hand. Two little words beneath my message on a screen that taught me what I'm worth and what I'm not. I was there, I was right there, and that is something. Read at 11:47, and I'm a lot. Read at 11:47, no reply, but I'm still here. I'm still here. County line today, where the highway bends and the kudzu takes the fence. You never saw those hills turn gold in late October, but Lord, I felt you there in every breath. I stopped the car beside a rusted gate, where some old farmer let his wildflowers grow. How do I miss you in a place you've never been? in places you've never been. Maybe that's the cruelest thing about loving someone. They don't have to be somewhere to haunt it. You never held my hand on any of these roads, but somehow every mile, Lord, I still want it. So I carry you like weather, never sure when you'll arrive. In a stranger's laugh, a song I've never heard. In the silence after sunset, when the world goes soft and still, and I find you in the space between the words. I'm missing you in places you've never been. In the back pew of a church I walked into alone. In a diner on a Tuesday, in a town without a name, where the waitress called me honey, and it cracked me to the bone. You were never in that red booth, never walked that parking lot, never heard the screen door singing on the wind. But grief don't need a map, and love don't need a reason. I'm missing you in places you've never been. I still sleep on my side, the left one, near the window. Like if I move to the middle, something's finally gone for good. The pillow on your side still holds the shape of your shoulder. I've smoothed it flat 100 times. I always knew I would. The alarm still goes off at 6 for a job you no longer wake to. I keep forgetting that I don't need to make coffee for two. The mornings are the hardest, all that quiet where you used to be, all that cold, flat, empty where you used to reach for me. I read somewhere that grief lives in the body first, before it finds the mind, before it finds the words. And mine lives right here in the 6 inches of mattress between where I end and where you were. The empty side of the bed knows your name. It holds the outline of a life I can't reclaim. I talk to it at 3 a.m. like you might still be there, and the silence answers back. And I swear it sounds like breathing, sounds like you, sounds like everything I lost when you were through. The whole wide world keeps turning every day, but the empty side of the bed still stays. My daughter asked me last week why I sleep so near the edge. I told her I just like the window. She's 7, she believed me, but I saw her put her hand on your side of the pillow like she understood something a child shouldn't have to see. I washed the sheets on Sunday, took me 3 weeks to do it. Stood at the machine, just holding them and breathing in the last. All the women who have stood like this before me, Lord, I feel them holding on to what they couldn't make to last. They say time heals, and maybe that is true, but time don't make the bed feel any less like you. And every night I pull the covers to my chin and turn away from where you've been. The empty side of the bed knows your name. It holds the outline of a life I can't reclaim. I talk to it at 3 a.m. like you might still be there, and the silence answers back. And I swear it sounds like breathing, sounds like you, sounds like everything I lost when you were through. The whole wide world keeps turning every day, but the empty side of the bed still stays. It's 3:14 and I'm wide awake again. I started putting my hand on your side just to feel the temperature. Cold now, always cold. I remember when you used to run so warm, I used to complain about it. Kick the covers off your side in summer. I would give anything for that heat right now. Anything. I didn't know that cold could have a shape, but yours does. It's exactly your size. Someday you'll sleep in the middle, take up all the space that's mine to take by. New sheets, maybe a different color, rearrange the room, face the bed a different way. Let my daughter crawl in on your side on Sunday mornings. Fill that cold with something warm and small and new. Someday I believe that day is coming, even if tonight it feels a million miles from true. But not tonight, tonight I'm still that woman on the left side of the bed, still leaving all that room for someone who already left. Still leaving all that room, still leaving all that room. The empty side of the bed knows your name. It holds the outline of a life that won't be the same. I talk to it at 3 a.m. cause that's all I can do. And the silence answers back. It sounds like you. It sounds like breathing. Sounds like grace. Sounds like learning how to live inside the space. The whole wide world keeps turning anyway. And maybe I'll turn too someday. But the empty side of the bed still knows your name. Still knows your name. Still knows your name. Still knows your name. Always will. Before you, I didn't know how to let anyone in. I kept my doors locked, my windows shut, my feelings tucked away within. You showed up with your easy smile and all that nervous laughter, and I thought, finally, someone worth the disaster. You taught me how to say I need you without flinching, how to reach across the dark and trust somebody's hand, how to love out loud instead of quiet, scared and sideways. You cracked me open, God, you helped me understand. And I was grateful, I still am, for what you gave me. That version of myself who finally wasn't afraid. But the woman that you built, she outlasted you completely. And she's been loving people wrong in every way you laid. You taught me how to love the wrong people, how to give too much and call it brave, how to stay too long inside a burning building, how to smile and say I'm fine while falling in a wave. You taught me love is something you believe for, that if it doesn't hurt, it isn't real. And I've been out here ever since, just loving like you showed me, wondering why every good thing starts to peel. You taught me how to love the wrong people, and I've been doing it so well. There was a man last spring who had your same half silence, that way of pulling close and stepping back before it's real. And I recognized the pattern, saw it clear as early morning, and I walked right in anyway, because it felt familiar, because familiar felt like feeling. There was a woman in the fall who needed saving daily, and I gave her everything I had until I had no more. And when she left without a word, I wasn't even angry, just impressed in a broken kind of way. I'd seen it all before. your door. I'm not calling you a villain, God, that would be easier. If I could hate you clean and sharp, I'd have been fine by now. But you were good to me in all the ways that didn't count, and that's a harder thing to grieve than any fight could allow. You taught me how to love the wrong people, how to give too much and call it brave, how to stay too long inside a burning building, how to smile and say I'm fine while falling in a wave. You taught me love is something you believe for, that if it doesn't hurt, it isn't real. And I've been out here ever since, just loving like you showed me, wondering why every good thing starts to peel. You taught me how to love the wrong people, and I've been doing it so well. The worst part is I don't think you even knew you did it. You weren't trying to break me, you were just broken yourself. And I was young and wide open, and I learned the shape of love from the shape of your damage. And now I carry you into every room I enter, every hand I hold, every person I love too hard and too fast and too long past when I should have let go. That's the thing about a first love. They don't just break your heart, they write the manual. So here's what I'm learning, slow and hard and overdue, that love was never meant to cost me everything I am, that reaching out is brave, but so is knowing when to close it. Staying when it's wrong isn't loyalty, it's a wound that giving all you have to someone who can't hold it isn't beautiful. It's a lesson I keep choosing not to learn, and I'm writing you a letter I will never send, that says thank you for the opening, forgive me for the pattern, thank you for the courage, and I'm sorry for the women and the men and all the people I have loved. The way you taught me with too much and too wide and no way back. I'm learning a new way, I'm trying to unlearn you, but God, you were a good teacher. You taught me how to love the wrong people, how to give too much and call it brave, how to stay too long inside a burning building. But I'm standing at the door now, I can see the flame. You taught me love is something you believe for, but I'm learning it can also just be still. And I've been out here slowly loving differently, teaching myself everything you couldn't teach me to feel. You taught me how to love the wrong people, now I'm learning how to love for real. You taught me, you taught me, you taught me. Now I'm teaching myself, now I'm teaching myself. We said we'd get a dog when we found a place with a yard. You wanted something big, a lab or a shepherd mix. I said something small we could take on the subway. We never did agree, but Lord, we loved the argument. We picked our names on a drive back from your mama's. You said biscuit and I laughed until I couldn't breathe. I said something dignified, you said dogs ain't dignified. And the whole way home we named dogs we never see. We talked about the house too, the porch, the garden out the back, the neighborhood we pick when we finally had the means. The Sunday morning walks, you with the coffee, me the leash. It was all so real to me, it was all so real it seems. Nobody tells you when you're making all those plans together that the plans themselves can break your heart as much as people do. That the life you built in conversations on long drives is a life you'll have to grieve when you lose you. All the dogs we never had, all the houses we never bought, all the Sunday mornings, all the garden plans, all the futures that we talked into existence then forgot. This can never came to be. The yard stayed someone else's dream, and I'm out here grieving things that never which is somehow the most lonesome thing. All the dogs we never had. I drove past a shelter last October on a whim. Walked in, told myself I'd just look, not commit. There was a shepherd mix, big brown, completely ridiculous. Looked at me like he already knew my name. I sat down on the floor and he put his head right in my lap. And I thought, you would've loved him, you'd have named him something dumb. And I cried right there in the shelter, on the floor among the strangers. And the dog just leaned in heavier, like he understood. I didn't take him home that day, I wasn't ready yet. Drove away and pulled over and just sat beside the road. For the house, the yard, the Sunday mornings, for the whole unlived life I had to let go. See, the thing about the future grief is there's no ceremony. No one brings a casserole for what you didn't lose. No one holds your hand for plans that only lived in conversation. But the weight of it's the same, I promise you. All the dogs we never had, all the houses we never bought, all the Sunday mornings, all the garden plans, all the futures that we talked into existence then forgot. Biscuit never came to be, the yard stayed someone else's dream. And I'm out here grieving things that never even happened, which is somehow the most lonesome thing. All the dogs we never had. The list, that was yours. I had decided on Henry. You said Henry was too formal for a dog, I said. Biscuit was too undignified for a living creature. We also considered Duke, Ranger, Pancake, that was mine. Goose, Franklin, Bear, we had names for 3 dogs. And we didn't even have an apartment with a yard yet. I keep the list in my phone, in our old text threads. Scroll back far enough and there they are. All the names of the dogs we sent each other in the middle of the night, laughing like the future was already ours. I went back to the shelter in November, told myself just to see if he was still there. He was same spot, same look, like he'd been holding the position all along. I filled out the paperwork, took 3 hours, felt like a year. Drove him home in my sedan, him too big for the backseat. Head out the window the whole way like the world was brand new. And I thought, well, Biscuit, I guess it's just me and you. I named him something in between, something yours and something mine. And the first night he slept across my feet, and I cried for everything and everyone I've left behind, but also God. I was grateful for the weight of him, warm and real, and finally mine. Finally mine. Finally something mine. All the dogs we never had, all the houses we never bought, all the Sunday mornings, all the garden plans, all the futures that we talked into existence then forgot. Biscuit never came to be, but something better came to me. I'm still breathing things that never even happened, but I'm building something new from what remains. All the dogs we never had led me straight to this one, led me straight to this one. All those names, all those plans led me right here.